What's up, my drone friends? Want to hear some exciting news? This is Jay from FPVSIM. Today, I'm gonna share with you some exciting new features we're gonna release in FPVSIM Timer 5.0. The first feature is a feature that I have dreamed of ever since I started this project 4 to 5 years ago. It's called auto calibration. Let's take a look.
Okay, first let's take a look at our track. As usual, I put a timer here. This is my single solo timer. And you can see actually the track is pretty small. So like for the timing system, it's actually pretty challenging to not do any false detection, etc. But let's see how the auto calibration works. To start calibration, just click on this calibration button. You can also enter the calibration mode by going through the menu of the timer. And here you can see the calibrate button. Previously, this calibrate button will only be able to calibrate the peak. Now, it will also be able to calibrate your enter threshold and the leave threshold. This is actually one feature that I have been dreaming of ever since I started this project. So I'm really happy that this is finally coming into reality. So let's see how it works. You can see that all these peaks, the enter threshold, leave threshold is not calibrated at all. You can see like they're all crumbled here. This is actually no VTX is power on, but let's click calibrate and then fly the track as you would normally do.
Calibration started. Please fly through the track as you would normally do for a pack, passing the timing gate 3 to 4 times. Calibration will finish once you power off your VTX.
Let's follow the instructions. It's very important that we fly the track as we would normally do, since the calibration process actually learns our RSSI patterns as we fly the track. Okay, in the meantime, I will also start the race so that we can see some race logs.
All pilots. Taking a break, you flew for 1 minute 29.8 just now. Calibrated. 6 passes were detected and used for calibration. Peak, 1453, enter threshold, 1311, leave threshold, 1001. Whole shot J.
Cool, as you can see, the calibration process is finished, and these are the values that the program has deduced. Let's take a look at how well these values work. We'll just finish the race.
Race finished.
And view the race history. You can see that the peak value, enter threshold and leave threshold is set. Looks pretty good to me. There will be no false reading. There will also be no missed readings. In some places, the enter threshold might be a little bit too close. For example, like here, right, we might run the risk of triggering. We might run the risk of false triggering in some of these places. but it's pretty close to perfect. If you have identified these places, right, you can just manually move the enter threshold a little bit higher, just like this, or use one of the calibration flavors to tweak it if you don't know how to adjust these lines manually. Cool. Let's see how it works in reality.
Race aborted. Races up next. All pilots.
New flight begins. You rested for 2-8 flat just now. Whole shot J. $19.2.
Works pretty well. Didn't miss a lap.
$19.1.
Nice.
$19.1.
That's awesome. Looks like you captured all the lap times pretty well, pretty reliably.
Break. You flew for 1 minute 10 seconds 8 just now.
Cool. As you can hear, now the timer will also do something I call a pack summary. It tells you how long you have been flying and how long you have been resting, so that you actually have a grasp of what your pace is. Are you wasting any time? Like, are you resting too much, or are you flying too much, or flying too short? You can control that feature through here. Right now it's turned on, and then you can, if you click on it, you turn the announcement off, what we call pack summary. Another feature worth mentioning is these minus and plus buttons, because sometimes on phones it's a little bit hard to touch these sliders. Now you can just use this to tweak your calibration values when needed. But the auto calibration now works well enough that we don't think you need these sliders much anymore. That's awesome. This is FPVSIM J. Thank you all for watching. Now I'll see you next time.